Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your MC and host for today's masquerade, Uncle Yo. Hi, Zenkai. Let me step away. That's a hot mic. I love this. Can I get a picture? Is that okay? Are selfies still a thing? Is narcissism in America still a thing?
Yes.
Is gravity still a thing?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Welcome everybody, and thank you so much for waiting in line. Thank you for our tech crew. Thank you for our staff for organizing this over the last, this is 2 years in the making. And you know, not every masquerade can say that, or ever really wanted to say that. Or dreamed in their wildest nightmares that that would become a necessity, but it's still a bit of a thrill, isn't it? It's kind of hard to keep your chill, isn't it? Because the last 2 years was very hard at it, but we took a crack at it, didn't we? Even if we didn't know for sure that we'd be back, didn't we? Because the show goes on. Because in that uncertainty that you would ever see your favorite person, you sat there at night sometimes uncertain, and if home you say because you miss out on the games, on the cosplay, because that is the crucial part, not the futile part, is that second part, is the play. Because you needed to get through every night and you need to get through every day, so we work hard, we cope hard, we self-medicate hard, we self-care hard, and we play hard because the show goes on. Because the darkest times, they require the brightest light, you know? You are a descendant of the Big Bang, so why aren't you going to shine bright? We saw Deku become a hero. We saw Aaron rise, we saw Armin grow. We took an odd taxi ride, we saw the entertainment district leveled in one night. We saw good guys fall. We saw the evil almost win. We saw a tournament start. Is Boruto still a thing? I think I missed that arc. I didn't miss out on much though. Legacy series, rewatches, brand new heroes and games that gave us hope. We watched together separately in our homes because that gave us hope. And in some of the days when it felt like we weren't going to see each other again or be with each other again, it still gave us hope because no matter what, the show goes on. Because we consume media by the plateful, and we're learning to be grateful for the shows and the games that got us through, because it didn't look for a while that things were going to win. It looked like for a while the people in charge were going to bury us in their sin, because for the last 2 years it gave us resilience against a worldwide experience. There was no consideration or convenience, it was just us. And we got out there because sometimes we needed a cry for just us. And that's okay. It is okay to sit there and comfort. It is okay to step up for the next step because we decide, no matter who stepped up and who survived, that the show goes on, Zenkaikon. So welcome to your Cosplay Masquerade 2022. It's okay to be jittery. Fun, isn't it? I want to give a special thank you and welcome to our 3 masquerade cosplay judges today. Welcome everybody. Horror Queen Cosplay has been cosplaying since 2008 and has created over 200 costumes. They've won several masquerade awards. They love horror and frilly ball gowns and pulling ribbons out of costumes on stage. That's very important, is the on stage part. That makes it part of the show. And not normally like a reformation. She has broke her nose 3 times while competing against Lizzie in the Masquerade. I don't know what that, yeah. High school rivalries, we don't know when they end either. A great big thank you to one of our cosplay guests as well as this weekend, Mithril Arts, welcome. It says here in your profile, Lizzie has you here against your free will. Send help and cookies. Sometimes terseness is godliness. And our third and final judge, Wild Spice. Wild Spice is a billionaire playgirl. I mean, she's a 20-year-old cosplayer and cosplay photographer. Doesn't always have to be mutually exclusive. She streams on Twitch and loves memes and idols. Well, you are in for a treat today because we have a lot of those. She's here because Lizzie lured her here with the promise of a shopping spree in the dealer's room. If she blinks twice, she wants out. Do not read this out loud. My nose is the most symmetrical thing on my face. Please do not break it. But it is time, friends. You guys waited outside, you were patient all day, and now we come into the main events, and this is one of my favorite events across all anime shows. This is not about the guests. This is not about the industry. This is not about fan versus fan. This is fan for fans. I love this part. I love this part because I bring you stories. I bring you those awakening moments where someone was inspired by something they saw most likely on a screen. Maybe you're not in their bedroom. Maybe you're not their pants somewhere between their ankles and their hips. We're not here to judge. But they saw that and said, I could make that. And I'd look good doing that. I bring you stories. I bring you three-dimensional life breathed into two-dimensional designs. I bring you 2 years of anticipation and dance rehearsals and sprained ankles and late-night Pocky and monster sessions. I bring you late night and best friends, and I bring you some of my favorite stories ever at conventions. And let's start the show off proper, shall we?